What's up, all you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the Cat in the Hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michelangelo of stylearchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. And it's Taylor Thought Tuesdays, yo. I hope that you've been starting your week out in style, but if you haven't, if you've been having some issues, if you've been having some challenges, that is exactly why we are here, to ensure that you are dressing yourself with the best of yourself. Now, today on Taylor Thought Tuesdays, we're going to talk about why you are naked out in these streets if you have not completed your look. Now, fellas, before you jump out the window and think I'm gonna be walking around naked or something, no, I'm talking about the incompletion of your image. When you are stepping out, a lot of guys do not think to put this seemingly innocuous piece into their image. And while you can look just at this image without the pocket square being in there, it's not a bad look. It's cool. It is acceptable, but why be acceptable when you could be magnificent, when you could be that dude who's going to separate himself from the masses? When I was young, my mentor used to tell me, literally, if you're throwing on a suit and you don't have a pocket square on, unless it's particular situations, then you're essentially naked out in these streets. And I used to think that was hilarious, but what he was actually speaking to was the fact that your look, your image, was actually incomplete. And it's almost like you writing a story or making a statement with no punctuation mark. It just leaves something wanting. It leaves something for somebody to kind of miss. And so simply by me adding this seemingly small piece, right, this colorful piece in this case, to my look, actually creates a different dynamic. So what it does for me from a functionality standpoint is adds another thing for the eye to focus on. Now, I'm a taller, thinner guy, so especially for me, this pop of color actually makes my look a little bit more hefty. It gives me a little bit of weight to my entire image. And so from a functionality standpoint, the pocket square, depending on the fabric or depending on the color, can create a different look as far as making you look heftier. And if you have a different color, it can create a different energy. And we talked about the power of color previously. So those two things alone make it worthwhile for you to make the investment in your time and with a little bit of money into a pocket square. It can change the dynamic of how people are going to interact with you and ensure that they see the full level of your sophistication when it comes to this dressing thing. Now, just want you to try that on, see how it fits you, and leave me some comments in the comment box with this question of the day. How do you feel about pocket squares? Do you feel like you can wear a pocket square and it still be a complete look? If so, would love to hear those thoughts so that we can create the dialogue. So if you found this information beneficial, please make sure that you give this a thumbs up. Please make sure that you share this with a friend. You never know, somebody may be out in these streets getting naked and don't even know it. Please make sure that you subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. You know I'm here every Monday through Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here to ensure that you are dressing yourself with the best of yourself. And by all means, please don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind, so you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.